Hello my chariots, welcome back to my channel. I have another pick a card reading for you today, and today's reading is what are your person's intentions. All right, so let's take a look and see what comes through tarot and oracle today. I do have 3 piles. I'm working with my mini decks today, so let's go over and see which one you're drawn to most. Pile 1, we have the Light Seer Tarot deck. Now you can either choose from the tarot deck that you're drawn to, but I'm also going to draw a card and flip that. Maybe you're going to be drawn to this specific card, but go with whatever you're feeling, whatever pile you feel pulled to. So pile 1, as I was saying, this is the Light Seer deck, and if I pull a card here, wow, we have the Hierophant. Okay. So that's going to be your pile. Pile 2, this is the Muse Tarot. All right, so either you're drawn to this deck of the Muse, or let's see what card comes through. The 3 of Cups. Okay. So we have the Hierophant, we have the 3 of Cups from the Muse, and then pile 3, you are Tarot de la Nuit. Okay, so this is going to be your deck, your reading, and then if I take a card here, let's see what comes through. The 7 of Wands. All right, so there you go. All right, you know what you need to do, my chariots, to pick your pile. If you're drawn to more than one, that's perfectly fine. That means that there's other messages in the pile that you may need to hear, and if nothing is resonating with you, if you are not connecting with me or my energy, that is perfectly fine as well. These are readings for the collective. Not everything is going to resonate all the time, so then you can kindly just back out. You can look at the other readings that I have uploaded, or those other amazing, beautiful readers that we have out there. They all have their own unique style, intuition. Surely you will connect with one. All right, my loves, so pick your pile and I will see you there. Hello, pile 1. All right, you chose the Light Seer Tarot deck, all right, or you were drawn to the card of the Hierophant, and this is going to be your reading. We are asking Spirit today, what are your person's intentions in regards to this connection? So let's dive in deep and see what we can find out, okay? But before we do get started, let's just take that moment to ground ourselves, okay? Pile 1, if you can take in a deep breath for me. And just take that moment to be still. Go within. I want you to clear your mind. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages you need to hear most today. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust the guidance my third eye gives to me. All right, so pile 1, you were either drawn to the Light Seer Tarot deck, if you're familiar with that, or the Hierophant. And if you're familiar with none of it, that's perfectly fine too. You're just going with what you're drawn to. All right, so in this case here, the Hierophant, what does it mean? The Hierophant is all about, well, first of all, it reflects the number 5, which is all about change. Okay, the Hierophant itself, though, is about a higher teaching. It is about a higher learning. And if you look at the Light Seer Tarot card for the Hierophant, you see it's like this person that's finally, getting it. They're in this yoga pose. They're looking up, and it's as if they're breathing in that energy of spirit. And you see the staircase that's here. It's almost like this knowing that they're on their way. So that's what the energy of the Hierophant is all about. So it could be that your person is uncovering something, or they're realizing something in regards to this connection. Now, the Hierophant can also mean things like tradition, traditional values, conventional ways, traditional beliefs, okay? It could be that you and your person are struggling with some sort of belief that has been traditional, and one or both of you are trying to let go of that, especially your person, since we're asking about their intentions today. It could also represent institutions and commitments high, like marriage, okay, or strong, serious commitment or partnership, things like that. So that could also be a sign for you as well. But I'm going to put the card back in the deck. I'm going to shuffle. We'll see if it comes out again for your reading. And let me set up a Celtic Tarot spread and see what comes through. All right, we're looking at your person's energy. All right, I'm specifically looking at your person's energy today. And let's see what comes through as far as understanding what your person's intentions are at this time in regards to this connection. So this is for pile 1, Spirit. What are pile 1's person's intentions when it comes to this connection? Isn't this just amazing? Sorry, but I love when this happens. Look at that. Card on top, and what's the card that comes out in the center? Boom, right? All right, let's keep going here. Let me get these cards out so we can talk. All right, wow, so we have the High Priestess. Okay. The Four of Wands, wow. Powerful energies coming through for this deck, for this group, this pile. The Ten of Wands. There's the Emperor. The Knight of Swords. Death. The Five of Cups. The Nine of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Okay. And let me get one. I'm going to pull one from the Kipper today in regards to your person's energy. I see message of concern. It's sort of like a red flag. The main female. Interesting. Very interesting. me a second. Let me sip my tea. It's green tea. Okay. So there's this strong energy coming through for this pile that your person, what are their intentions right now? I feel that your person is fighting something right now, pile one. Fighting something within themselves that they know, that they see, that they believe, that they feel, and yet it's still a burden for them. It's still a struggle. You know, transformation is hard. And we have the Death card here, which is that Scorpio energy. I'm curious because we're starting out, you know, we flipped the card in the beginning and here it is the Hierophant that came through. All right, so they're on their way to, I feel, uncovering something within themselves. They're realizing something, okay? Because when I look at the external energies of your person and the Hierophant here, both are extremely spiritual cards, first of all. So it's like they're recognizing this spiritual connection, this spiritual awakening, all right? And yet there's something that's standing in their way of their emotional fulfillment, because when we look at the Nine of Cups, that's what emotional fulfillment's all about, that feeling content. And the fact that it's coming out as the Cross card for your person, it's showing me that there's something here that is preventing them from being able to receive this complete, it's almost like they're refusing this surrender at the moment. Because when you see this Nine of Cups, you see how this woman, she just has her arms thrown back, the cups are all around, the light is shining, the treasure is down here in the corner. You know, that is that amazing feeling. And the fact that it's coming up as the Cross card, you know, is showing me that your person isn't quite there yet with being able to achieve this personal emotional fulfillment or contentment within themselves. Now we have the Four of Wands here. Okay, so if anyone's looking for that 11-11 confirmation, it's definitely coming up in past energies here. All right. And the fact that I have this High Priestess and this main female that's right here, it's your person, I feel, dealing with you and what you represent to them. Okay, so I do feel that you know, there's a struggle here. All right, there's a struggle here because I feel that your person, you know, I feel the universe has been sending them clues in some way, and yet your person realizes that, and yet at the same time there's this heaviness within them that they still are carrying with them on their back. You know, this Ten of Wands, look at this baggage. You know, look at all this baggage. There's something, there's a burden here that your person's carrying, you know. And their goal, I feel their intention is to come out on top, because look at, we have the Emperor here in this, the future energies. you know, so their intention is that they want to come out looking like they are in control and that they are succeeding in some way. All right. You know, when I ask this question of how do they see themselves when it comes to this connection, it's the Knight of Swords, you know, and that's that energy, like as if they want to run towards you. You know, this knight is running towards their motorcycle, and that's that energy, you know, somebody wanting to burst into a room. You know, it's about communication. It's about something that they want to discuss, something that they want to talk about. And I feel it's this, you know, the way this High Priestess looks here. It's about this inner knowing, because the fact that she's showing up as the external energy leads me to believe that your person is not speaking about this to you, because, you know, the High Priestess herself, you know, represents being mute, not speaking. Yes, she's very all-knowing, but when she shows up here, especially in the external energy, I feel like your person is not speaking up about this. So it's this transformation that's going on in their environment. All right. And I love this deck because at least they write a side of death, rebirth, because that's what transformation is always about, you know, especially from a positive point of view. Yes, it could mean having to release things and let things go that no longer serve, but it's a transformation. It's a rebirth, right? It's like the phoenix rising from those ashes after the fire. All right. Very strong, powerful energy here that I feel that your person is going through right now. All right. And I feel when it comes to their hopes and their fears, we have the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups showing me that they're still dealing with some sort of grief. They're still dealing with some sort of regret and remorse. You know, and I feel that there's a fear here that they're always going to have this regret and this remorse when it comes to perhaps your situation. They're still very curious about you, right? With the Page of Swords here. They're, you know, this is that, the Page of Swords is that spy, you know, keeping an eye out. They have that bird's eye view, that eagle eye. They're watching out for things here. Let me see. Let me clarify a little bit more before we go on. I'm going to get messages from your person. Let's clarify the center energy I'm concerned with here. This Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. Justice. And the King of Wands. That's interesting. Yeah, your person's struggling with taking action. All right. Now, I know, you know, I'm asking what are their intentions when it comes to this connection, but you know, the energy that I'm feeling here with this, see, the King of Wands is all about taking action. So they realize that they need to level up and take action in some way here. The Justice card here. You know, when you look at this woman and she's looking at the reflection of herself, you know, this could be a sign too that the two of you are mirroring each other in some way. You know, certain energies are mirroring, triggering both of you, but the scales are here. You know, this is all about balance, Libra energy. It's about peace. It's about harmony. And I feel this is a struggle within your person with this Nine of Cups. Nines represent self, okay? I feel like your person knows that they need to level up in some way. They need to come to terms with something in regards to, I feel, the way that they handle themselves, okay? In regards to what they're seeing, what they're feeling, and what they're believing. They feel like they have a lot to carry. There's a lot of weight on their shoulders at this moment, and they're holding that in as well, you know, because this is what's coming up. The Ten of Wands here, this is what's coming up in their hidden energies. All right. And it's that feeling, you know, the King of the Wands here now showing me that your person knows they need to climb this hill, and yet it's a lot. All right. It's a lot for them. Let's clarify the Four of Wands over here. The Ace of Swords. And the Page of Wands. And the Hermit. So your person's looking for clarity. They're looking to do some soul searching, some self-reflection, you know, Hermit, that's that Virgo energy. It's all about going within. I feel like they have this drive that they want to, you know, be creative with the Page of Wands here. You know, they want to create something inspiring here. But whatever's going on here, the situation's calling for clarity with the Ace of Swords, you know, clarity and truth. The Ace of Swords, that potential for that new beginning, but, you know, a beginning of something that is going to be truthful, all right, that has clarity, honesty in the situation. And I do believe that they see you as this main female, okay? So it's almost like that divine feminine counterpart to the Emperor that's coming through here. And the fact that this card's number 2, and we already have 2 here with the High Priestess, it's that intuition and that all-knowing that your person's feeling. So I said, you know, what are your person's intentions? Your person's intentions know that they need to level up in some way, take action on their side. They want to look, you know, I'm going to clarify this Emperor here, but the future energies, you know, they want to look like they have control of this situation. You know, they don't want to look like they're spinning out of control. You know, we have Libra here, which is all about peace and harmony and justice. So let me just get a few cards here on this future energy. The Devil. The Moon. Yeah, okay, so your person, I'm just throwing it out there, you know, the fact that we started with that Hierophant, we have the Four of Wands, which represents, you know, I know everyone likes, yes, it represents that 11-11, that twin flame energy, if you're looking for that confirmation, but it also represents the energy of marriage and weddings. I'm feeling here with the Devil and the Moon and the Ten of Pentacles that, you know, for many of you, your person has already a family, a situation in place, and it's really about them leveling up and being able to take action towards their emotional happiness and fulfillment, all right? But right now with this Devil and Moon energy, I feel that they're, you know, sort of acting in their shadow side, you know. they're still going through this transformation. So I feel that there's secrets here, that they're, you know, they're not being, I don't feel, you know, acting with complete integrity at this time. I'm not saying that your person doesn't have feelings for you, because I can see that they do. I'm saying that I feel that they're still not there. They're not leveling up to, I feel, what the situation needs, what's being called for of them. You know, and even on the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the 7 of Cups, which shows me the confusion, right? They don't know what to do. They don't know what cup to pick. They're very unsure at this point. So I am asking this group, you know, if you are in communication with your person, to be cautious, all right? To be cautious here with this, you know, I feel a little shadiness going on here. There's secrets, or there's an energy here that needs to be clarified, put it that way. There's an energy here coming from your person when it comes to their intentions that need to be clarified. I feel that they know what they need to do, but they're still on this road. They're still on this journey, which is very difficult. They know what decisions that they need to make, but I don't feel that they're ready to make them at this exact moment in time. Okay? So before I close out the reading, let me just get some messages from your person. Right? These are heart-to-heart messages from the Crystal Moon Oracles. I dream about you. I remember you. I know who you are. I want to make things right between us. One more. I have your picture on my phone and I look at it all the time on the bottom of the deck. I am attracted to you in ways I cannot explain. All right, and that passion definitely is here with that King of Wands. All right, that's that raw passion, that charismatic drive. Okay, that's here. So there's definitely, you know, your person is struggling, juggling with the fact of all of these feelings and emotions that they have for you. Meanwhile, you know, I feel like whatever is going on right now in the 3D material world is conflicting, okay? And they're not, you know, I feel like they're not either being truthful or honest when it comes to the situation. So I have to close out, I'm going to pull a card from the Work Your Light Oracle. And this is going to be a card for you. Let's see what it ever is going on with you personally at this time. What it is that, you know, what energy needs to flow with you at this time in regards to this connection. You know, a lot of fire energy in this reading with the Emperor of Aries, the King of Wands with Leo energy. So there is that high passion that's here. The desire. Okay, let's see. Pile 1. Mirror. Didn't I say that with the Libra card? Who or what is triggering you? All right, so that's a strong sign, especially for this group. I feel that, you know, the universe is letting you know there's a lot of mirror going on, a lot of mirroring. You know, this is the reflection. She's looking in the water. So I feel it's very similar here. So you need to be mindful of this connection. All right, take a look, see if, you know, you're wondering about your person, but see if you can pull, you know, what it is that you need to know, what you need to work on within yourself, you know, regarding this person. What or why are they triggering you so intensely at this point. Okay, pile one, so I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope it resonated with you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again at the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile two. All right, you were drawn to the Muse Tarot deck or the Three of Cups. Whatever it was, here's your reading. We are asking Spirit today, what are your person's intentions when it comes to this connection? What is going on? So we'll dive in deep with tarot and see what comes through. All right, so before we do that though, before we get started, let's take that moment to clear our energy. So hold on here. Pile two, if you can take in a deep breath for me at this time. And that's just to take this moment to be still, quiet the mind and go within. I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust my intuition always. All right, so, you know, the Three of Cups, what does this mean? It brings the energy of joy, celebration, okay? Friendship, it brings the symbol of friendship. So it could be that you and your person are very good friends. It also brings the energy of wanting to reunite. So if you are in a no contact situation, it could be that your person is thinking about reuniting with you. All right, but we'll put this card back in the deck. I'm going to shuffle. All right, and then let's set up a Celtic spread and see what comes through. So Spirit, this is for pile two and their person. We're asking what pile two's person's intentions are. If I can shuffle here. What are their intentions at this time, Spirit? What is it we need to know? But everyone's having a lovely day. It's rather cloudy here when I'm filming this. Cloudy Sunday afternoon. There's some sun though. All right. All right, so we have the Tower. We're starting off with the Tower. The Ace of Inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands. The Page of Materials, which is the Page of Pentacles. The Five of Emotions, which is the Five of Cups. Death, wow. And Death came out in pile one. And the Two of Voices, which is the Two of Swords. And here's the Hierophant. The Hierophant was obviously the main choice for pile 1. So you may want to go back, take a look at pile 1 if that group resonated with you at all. The 5 of Inspiration, which is the 5 of Wands. The 4 of Emotions, which is the 4 of Cups. And then the final card, the Wheel. And then I'm going to get one from the Kipper. Yeah, despair. Okay. This is some heavy energy coming through for this group. Let's take a look. So, I do feel, you know, the current energy of your person right now is, you know, they're very conflicted. When we're asking about what their intention is, I can tell you right off the bat before I even go through with the reading, they don't know, all right? They don't know what their intention is. They're very confused, all right? They know that they need to make some sort of choice, and I feel maybe their decision even has been, you know, not making the choice that you were expecting or that you wanted them to make. What I can say is that, you know, we're starting off with this Tower moment. So whatever your person is going through right now, there's still this current energy of, to me, you know, this shakeup that they are going through since they have connected with you, pile 2. Right? There's a Tower moment that's going on here. And that's, you know, the Tower card is all based on the energy that comes from the planet Mars, which is all about action, you know, like, so there's something here very powerful in regards to action. Now, the Tower card doesn't always mean that it's a bad or a negative thing. It just means that there's a total shakeup going on. You know, something really shook your person, all right? And you can see, you know, in this deck how, look how the lightning, you know, and the rocks are reaching your person here. They're feeling this is the energy that's coming through here. And then on top of it, as the Cross card, which I look at, is what is hindering this connection, or what, you know, is the obstacle. You know, we have the 4 of Cups. So that's, again, showing me very much so your person does not know what it is that they want. They don't know what to do in regards to the situation with you. I feel that they're very burdened with it. All right, because if we take a look around, you know, we have this Tower. We have a card of despair that I have to talk about. The 5 of Cups. We have the 5 of Inspiration, which is the 5 of Wands. The Death card is here with the Hierophant and the 2 of Swords. Your person needs to make a choice. I do feel that it's obvious that they are in some sort of third-party situation. I don't like to point that out unless I really feel it, and I surely do with this reading. And that's why I'm telling you to possibly go back to the first reading. All right, this reading is showing me how low your person feels right now. Look at this picture. All right, and it is number 32, which reduces to 5, and we already have the Hierophant here, and we also have the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. 5 is about change. It's about conflict. It's about drama. All right, there's agony and despair that's coming through in this picture for your person. Okay. The 5 of Cups shows me there's they're hiding, you know, within their hidden energies, regret and remorse. There's regret and remorse going on here. And it could be because of the Two of Swords. When I ask the question, how do they see themselves in this connection, they come through as the Two of Voices, the Two of Swords. This is about not being able to face reality. This is about somebody that buries their head in the sand because they're not ready to face what it is that they need to do or say. The Hierophant is here in their environment, which leads me to believe that, are they in some sort of higher commitment, or is there some sort of possibly religious belief, you know, some sort of traditional belief or value that is preventing them from being able to live, you know, to move forward with you, which I feel is fated and destined in some way with the wheel here, okay? And yet there's a frustration I feel that's coming from their energy, because I don't feel, you know, they want this wheel to turn in their favor, and it hasn't done so yet. You know, the external energy is showing me the Ace of Inspirations. You know, this is that potential for a new beginning, a new passionate, raw, desirable beginning for your person, which they are looking for, okay? And yet it is surrounded by a lot of heavy grief. The Page of Pentacles is coming out in this past energy. You know, this is a mini magician. That's how I look at this page, because they want to create, and they want to create something. You know, it is marked by action in this here and now, because we are talking about the material world with the Page of Materials. I often describe this card as, you know, like the energy of like wanting to do something small, like wanting to extend that olive branch. So I'm not sure if something happened in regards to your connection that leaves your person feeling like they need to reach out and apologize to you, okay, for some sort of behavior that occurred. Perhaps they didn't perhaps they didn't come forward and tell you about possibly whatever it is that surrounds them in this environment that troubles them so. Because there's a lot of internal conflict here with the Five of Wands. Your person has a lot of internal conflict. And yet the future energies of this connection is showing me the Death card. So yes, here is the sign of, yes, rebirth and transformation is needed. That's what this is calling for. Something needs to be released. Something needs to be let go here. You know, let's see what I can clarify. Let's first clarify this Tower and the Four of Emotions, Spirit. And, you know, we did have that Three of Cups start this whole thing, which, even though I don't point out right away that it could represent a third-party situation, because I feel that there's other energies within that card that come first. Definitely with the cards that are here can show that that energy is presenting themselves. The Three of Pentacles, yes. There's another three. It's possible that you guys met in the workplace. Three of Pentacles is all about building and collaboration. Sometimes it means that your person is already part of another team, because it does mean teamwork. And the Nine of Inspiration, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're dealing with a wounded warrior. And the wounded warrior, you know, that's tough energy, because it's someone that's not willing to give up yet, but they've been through a lot of battles. So it represents, you know, they're still standing, but they're kind of exhausted. And yet at the same time, because they've been through so many battles, there's a wall that's been built. So there's this barrier that, you know, I feel your person has created with you. And yet there's all this despair that they carry with them because of that. The Two of Swords. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. There it is. I love it. Each card so far that I flipped over in the beginning has come out. And, you know, this is asking how your person sees themselves in this connection. And the Two of Swords is being clarified by the Three of Cups. So I feel like there's some sort of third party. If you don't feel like it's an actual family or another person or a partnership, it definitely can be something that prevents your person from, again, being able to feel that they're strong enough to make these decisions that can transform things. All right, so whether that's a job that's far away that they feel that they can't leave, whether it's a family member, if family members are involved in some way that's preventing the two of you from being together. Again, with the Hierophant, if it's traditional values and belief or some sort of religion, you know, something like that is also considered a third party. So let's see. I want to let's clarify the future energies with this Death card here. Yep, the Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. Four of Wands came out in pile 1. So you guys want to go back, definitely. You definitely want to go back to pile 1. I do feel that this is a very complicated situation. I feel like there's a Queen of Pentacles. I feel there's a family already here, okay? And the despair and the regret and the remorse is all here because of this Four of Wands, this Four of Inspiration, you know, representing that 11-11 energy that's here, that, you know, showing me that the connection between the two of you was very much fated in some way. All right. And we know when it comes to these types of connection, time does not matter, you know, where you are when it comes to this 3D material world. So let's get some messages from your person, pile 2. Messages do they have for you at this time? Let me see. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Muse of Voices. That is the King of Swords. So your person's being very logical. So what are their intentions? To make logical and practical decisions. That's Aquarius energy coming through. They're thinking about the situation more logically than they are spiritually or emotionally. I wonder if I'm on your mind as much as you're on mine. You mean the world to me. I wish we could be together right now. You make my heart happy. On the bottom of the deck, you make me feel like the luckiest person in the world. All right, pile 2. So I'm going to close out with one oracle card from the Work Your Light oracle deck. And this is a card for you. I want to see what it is that, what energy do you need to flow with? What do you need to reflect on in regards to yourself? Okay, at this time. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. All right, pile 2. What have you been doing with your inner temple, your inner self? All right, how have you been taking care of your own heart? All right, in regards to this connection, or are you allowing this energy of despair, conflict, drama, are you allowing your energy to be overtaken by this? All right, I feel like this is a card that universe is pointing out that you need to take care of yourself in regards to this situation. It's time for you to focus on you. All right, so I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope it resonated with you, pile 2, and I will see you again at the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. I see you chose the Tarot de la Nuit deck, or you were drawn to the 7 of Wands here. Whatever you were drawn to, this is going to be your reading, and we are asking spirits today what your person's intentions are when it comes to this connection. All right, so we will dive in deep and see what comes through tarot and some oracle cards. All right, so before we do get started, let's just take that moment to ground ourselves. So pile 3, if you can take in a deep breath for me. And I just want you to be still, go within. I'm looking to connect with you. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I'm connected to my higher inner power, and I trust the guidance my third eye gives to me. So we're starting out here, pile 3, with the 7 of Wands, okay, from this deck. And the 7 of Wands is all about adversities, you know, being able to conquer adversities and challenges. So it could be very well right now that your person has a lot of challenges that they're facing, all right, and that their intention is to try to conquer and face some of those challenges. It could also be that your person, because of these adversities, they're feeling very defensive, like they're backed into a corner in some way. All right, so I am going to put this card back in the deck. We'll see if it comes out. It was beautiful. It came out, each card came out in pile 1 and pile 2, so I'm very curious to see if it'll do the same here. All right, so let's take a look. Spirit, this is for pile 3. Pile 3's person, what are their intentions right now in regards to this connection? Or what is it that we need to know at this time? What did I just see? The Ten of Cups. So we'll see. We'll see what that means. The Two of Cups. Woo! Pretty white here. Whenever I see white, I'm very drawn to it. I like to point out that white may be something significant for you or your person. The Nine of Swords. Tough energies today, I must say. The Four of Cups. Four of Cups, I know it came out in pile 1. I'm trying to think if it also came out. Pile 1 and pile 2, just so you know, we're very closely related, so I'm very curious to see how this goes. The King of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Wow, the Lovers. There's that Gemini energy. So you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. The Ace of Wands. The Page of Wands. The Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. And let me get one from Kipper, the Kipper deck. Ooh, message of concern. Interesting. Let me see here. That's kind of like a red flag. Your person, pile 3, has a lot, there's a lot of anxiety here within your person for not speaking their truth when they should have. All right. I'm drawn to the Queen of Swords over here, even though I have all of these cards to look at, because the Queen of Swords she is that queen that comes into my readings to say that, you know, clarity was not given in a situation. All right. Honest communication was not given in regards to the connection between the two of you. And I feel with the Four of Cups here, in the past, it's because you know, I do want to clarify this, but I feel that your person, you know, didn't know what they wanted in the beginning when it came to this connection or this relationship. All right? They didn't know or see it for what it was. Okay? And I'm not sure the exact scenario, if they didn't move fast enough, if they didn't speak up soon enough. But it's left them with feeling a lot of anxiety and this need to tell you now. And it's almost this energy that I feel that maybe time has passed I'm sorry, I can't speak. Time's passed to the point that, you know, I feel that if they were to reach out to you at this point, your first reaction might be, why now? You know, why now after this time? Because I don't feel that they did speak up when they should have. And now they're carrying this agonizing feeling with them, you know, that they didn't complete something that they should have. I feel that with the Lover's card here and the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you know, they see you as someone that they know that you did not deserve to be hurt, all right? And I see the cross in the background with this Two of Cups. So I do feel that there's something definitely spiritual, soul connecting for them. You know, the Queen of Cups, she's all about compassion and she's about nurture, all right? This is Cancer energy. And the fact that it's coming out as the cross card shows me that I feel that healing is not done here. Like healing was prevented or healing has not occurred. All right. And when I look at the hidden energies of your person, it's the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, you know, I always say is that card about action, you know, leveling up and taking action. And yet it's hidden. And yet, when we ask the question, how does your person see themselves? They see themselves as the lovers with you. You know, there's this feeling here that they know that the two of you belong together. Their environment with the Ace of Wands here is calling for this opportunity, for this new beginning, this new passion, this romance, this desire that they're looking for. And yet, I'm looking at this woman, right? And there's a lock here, like as if, you know, something in regards to a key. I don't know if that's a message for someone, but it's almost like they're looking for that key to unlock this door, unlock this door of this new experience. I'm intrigued the way this Knight here, this Knight of Swords, you know, usually it's such a spontaneous energy and it usually shows the knight in battle, like on a horse rushing into battle. And this case, it's the knight, he's knelt down and the wolf is here, the energy of the wolf, that loner, you know, but feeling strong, like they need to lead the way. And yet it's in the direction, I feel, of this Two of Cups and this Queen here. Let's clarify this present energy of the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I feel that this person has a deep love for you, pile 3. There's a deep love here. There's a strong divine masculine energy that comes through when what I'm picking up on. It's not just love, but there's an intensity here. There's a desire. Let's clarify what's going on here with the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. The Four of Swords. And the Three of Swords. Your person's heartbroken. They're dealing with a lot of heartache still, but isn't it interesting, because I do want to clarify the Four of Cups, but I already feel, you know, they let too much time pass by. Isn't it interesting the way the Four of Swords is displayed in this deck? You know, the Four of Swords is all about that time out, you know, needing that mental rejuvenation, quiet time, you know. Even in the beginning of my readings, when I'm asking you to be still and go within, that's what the Four of Swords energy is. But a lot of times for me, you know, when I see it in a love reading, I feel that there's no communication, or as I was saying in the very beginning, like I feel like time has passed here. Time has passed, and I feel that the heartache is still there for your person, and yet the action that they want to take is still very much hidden. You know, and the Three of Swords is here. And the Three of Swords, you know, this woman's looking up. And then I'm looking at the Nine of Swords. And this woman's just bent over because she's, you know, in that agony. What can we clarify this Four of Swords here? I do feel with the Page of Wands here in this hope and or fears, and with this hidden energy of the King of Wands, you know, this is your person wanting to take action. But I feel, again, it's not a situation that just happened, right? I do feel that there's time that's, somehow time is involved here. The Tower. Yeah. Wow, the Star. That's amazing. So, you know, I feel here, you know, this is a Tower moment. And I almost look, you know, if we look at this Four of Cups, like, look how this woman is, like the way the picture is. And I almost get this energy that you, pile 3, were waiting, right? You were waiting. You were waiting and waiting for this message, and it didn't come. And I feel like that was a Tower moment for you, even, like within yourself. But nonetheless, this person didn't feel much better either by looking at all the pain and the agony that's here. And yet the Star is here, you know, showing me the uniqueness, that shining light, that Aquarius energy about beautiful hope, you know, hope for the future. Yeah, with the Page of Wands and this Knight of Swords, I feel this energy of your person appearing sooner or later. Let me see. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. and then I will get some messages from your person. But over here, you know, this Queen of Swords, you know, I was directed to her immediately at the start of the reading. You know, she wants clarity. She wants justice. She wants the truth. Do you ever see A Few Good Men? I want the truth. That's what this situation is calling for, the truth. And yet there's discernment here, okay? But notice that it's number 14, and that's temperance, and temperance always has the energy of patience. Divine timing is there. So, you know, divine timing very well could have been at play, why you weren't hearing from someone, why you weren't getting this message that you needed, because the timing was not right in the universe's eyes. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. I'll take 3 cards. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth, right? Sorry. Okay, let me get... death. Ooh, I love this picture of death. And the 6 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like your person definitely is going to come forward. It's going to be spontaneous. I do feel with the 8 of Wands, it's going to be spontaneous. They're battling, you know, this was a battle of ego for them. And it's something that they're coming to terms with the 6 of Wands here. You know, because this is about victory and success and wanting it. Okay, but for me, I always point out it's much more than that, okay, because it's about pride, it's about ego, it's about external validation. Your person could have been someone or is someone that's seeking constant external validation, and they need to break away from that, okay? They need to transform. A rebirth is being called here. And that's what they're going through right now, you know, and it's very, you could see that it's hard on them. You know, my advice to you is you just keep shining your light, all right? Enough, I feel like enough time has passed here. You know, you have begun your healing process. I'm not sure where your person stands because they're still working through from what I can see, all right? But I feel like there is going to be some sort of movement with the 8 of Wands here, and it is going to be when you least suspect it. All right, it's going to be when you least expect it. And even here on the bottom, I just talked about temperance. And look at this, it's spelled wrong in this deck. Look, now how does that happen? But temperance, this is a beautiful card. I find that your person finds you extremely beautiful. They're very attracted to you in some way. The way this woman here, I feel, is depicted a very raw, there's a sense of vulnerability here, but there's just this sense of beauty and that feeling of balance. You know, they feel that yin-yang energy with you, that sense of completion. But a lot of times I do have to point out that, you know, through that there is the journey of feeling that completion and balance within yourself, and that has to come first. And if it doesn't, you know, that is what throws everything off during these journeys, these deep spiritual soul connection journeys, okay? It is all about learning to love yourself and having that balance within you before giving that to someone else, right? So let's get some messages from your person and see what what messages, pile 3, they have for you. I mean, we do have this card here, message of concern. You feel like home. And that falls out over that star card. I'm planning my move. See, I do feel that there's going to be movement here. You have my whole heart. You are worthy of this love. Trust me, I'm not the same person I was before, and that's why that death card is here. You know, there's transformation. When I look in your eyes, I see my whole future is on the bottom of the deck. Let's take a card. All right, I'm taking a card, pile 3, from the Work Your Light Oracle, and this card's for you specifically, what you need to focus on right now at this time in regards to yourself. Okay, what it is that you need to take a look at. All right, because you need, you know, you're the one watching this reading, so you need to know what you need to focus on while your person is working through this transformation. If you do get a message from your person in the next 2 months or so, let me know. All right, this is Pleiades. Double mission. This is deep. Channeling and uplifting humanity. All right. So, you know, this lesson for you, pile 3, this involvement with this connection, you know, I feel like Spirit's saying that there's a double mission here, that, you know, you take a look at yourself, you know, and how you are helping others. You know, for many of you, you may even be a light worker of your own, and you chose this pile first up, okay? And you have that light. You know, we have the star here for a reason, to shine your light. And I said that to you earlier, to continue to shine your light. And in this case, this card, Spirit's pointing out, yeah, shine that light so that you can help others. It was meant to help others, whether you realize it or not. All right, so I am going to leave the reading here, pile 3. I do hope it resonated with you, and I look forward to speaking with you again at the next reading. Bye.